Good morning. How are you? It's been a while. Been busy. I had something planned and I filmed video and I didn't like the way it turned out. So I'm redoing it. Today we're in Rayphine. That's R-A-P-H-I-N-E. Pronounced Rayphine. R-A-Y-F-E-E-N. Rayphine, Virginia. It's right off of 81. Cyrus McCormick was from here. Cyrus McCormick was one of the two men who invented the mechanical reaper to harvest wheat in fields and crops in fields. So he was born here, and we're gonna go check out his house and workshop and mill and all the things. My granddad was here back in, let's see, what year was it? 1984. And he took some pictures. So I'm going to try and match up my granddad's pictures while we're here and check out looks like two buildings. I think Virginia Tech owns this place. So it's preserved by Virginia Tech, which is great. Are you sleepy? Are you tired?
No.
You tired? You need a nap?
No, I'm really hungry.
You're really hungry? What do you want to eat?
Donuts.
Donuts. Me too. I want to eat some donuts. All right, let's go get some donuts. All right, let's go check it out. As always, got my not quite piping hot caffeinated beverage. Delicious. Homemade coffee. First off, it is gorgeous here. Big lake over there. It's like a small cabin there. Another smaller house there. Lots of rocks. And the two McCormick buildings here. Next to this beautiful willow. So the first one of my granddad's photos, I think he was standing about right here. There's the mill building, the willow, and the steps. And then the mill, the willow, and the steps. You can see some plants. Maybe it's more like that. Something like that, right? $1984 and today. So there's another picture, and I think it's from about right here. There's you can see both of the houses, the willow, and then some guy doing something, as well as the road bridge. 1984 and today. I think it's more like that. Right. 1984 and today. Emmett thinks this is like hopscotch. There's a mill wheel.
There's booby traps here.
There's no booby traps.
Yes, there is.
No, there's not. Why would there be booby traps?
Just like Goonies.
Just like in Goonies? I don't think so. Stonework there. Look at that. Wall. I'm gonna cross the little bridge here. See, I think this is a mill race, right?
Another hopscotch.
Another hopscotch. Down the steps, up the steps, down the steps, up the steps, down the steps, up the steps. Check that out. Nice mill wheel. That's a mill stone, right? Mill stone. What did I say earlier? Who even knows? Some markers on the side of this building we'll eventually get to.
Another hopscotch.
Here, let's go read this. Cyrus McCormick invented in 1831, demonstrated the first successful reaper to introduce the era of farm mechanization, a historic landmark of agricultural engineering. And then a Virginia historic landmark. And this is the farm and workshop, a registered National Historic Landmark. What these signs neglect to tell you is that his father actually worked on making a mechanical reaper before him, and he used his father's designs and ideas and built upon them to come up with that mechanical reaper. They also neglect to tell you that he was assisted in creating the mechanical reaper by an enslaved man named Joe Anderson, who helped him design and build the mechanical reaper. So this door is open, so let's go check it out.
Sorry.
Why not?
This is bad idea.
No, it's not.
Are there
This
hammocks
must be
here?
the workshop here. Lots of tools. See that big old hammery thing? Looks like a hammer. Oh no, that's like a clamp, isn't it? Yeah. There's an anvil. Some horseshoes. The blacksmith shop in which the first practical reaper was built by Cyrus H. McCormick in 1831. That sign was built in 1832. What's wrong, Em?
This is too bad idea. It's very dark in here.
Yeah, it's not that dark. It's not.
Is this?
Tools.
Where's the light switch?
I don't know. Do you think these lights are from 1831? What do you think, Em? You think these lights were made in 1831? It's pretty cool. What do you think, Em?
There's nothing to do here. Please,
So that door is open too, but I think we're gonna go in the upstairs of the room we were just in. It's a historical exhibit. So we're gonna go up a couple of steps.
This is the bad idea.
That's not a bad idea. Come on.
This is the cabin.
Yeah, come on.
We should
help?
do this.
Yeah, we can do this. Come on.
It's really scary. Hey, where's the hammock bags?
A reaper came to be. Oh, lots of stuff to read.
Where's the hammock bags?
I don't know. It's like it might have been his farm or his home, but now it's like a museum.
Hey, what is this?
Oh, look at it. They did some archaeology here. Some glassware.
That a TV.
Some iron tools, equipment, pieces of tools. Some cool ceramics.
I had to be here.
Oh, it's a shrug of farewell.
We live here.
Oh, I don't know if that's not a shrug of farewell, but that's the
And to the McCormick Memorial Plot. This
Some nails.
plot set aside to honor the inventor of the Reaper and his family has been designated both a National Historic Landmark and a Virginia Historic Landmark. This land is owned by Virginia Tech,
little
Grant
models.
University of Virginia. and is operated by the Virginia Agricultural Experiment Station as the Shenandoah Valley Agricultural Research and Extension Center, one of 13 off-campus centers at Virginia Tech. We are standing where
Now, where are you?
I'm right behind you. All kinds of different models of mechanical reapers.
22 completed his first great reaper. That reaper was first demonstrated in the fields of John Steele, owner of Steele's Tavern nearby.
And then this is an actual,
Replica of the first successful mechanical
probably a replica, not the original. Cyrus McCormick's mechanical reaper.
Cyrus was
It's like me rhino.
footsteps.
A cool old picture.
The machine that would ease the struggle of harvesting grain. Robert,
Hey, Dad, it's like me rhino.
was born.
There's a picture of a bunch of the mechanical reapers out in the field harvesting.
His father's inventive mind.
He may have invented it here, but it was too hilly and rocky here for it to be put to great use like it was out west. So he moved to Chicago and sold it to the people in the Midwest where it really took off. And he founded the company International Harvester, which is still around today.
Welcome to McCormick Farm.
Yeah, look at these hand-hewn logs here in the roof and the rafters.
Robert, as early
Pretty
as
nice.
1909, the year Cyrus was born, had a partially completed version
There's,
of a reaping
you see
machine.
the
Cyrus inherited
marks on
his
the
father's
wood
inventive
there.
mind, and as a very
Hand-hewn.
young boy, began tinkering in the blacksmith shop.
This is
Look at
like
that.
a video.
That's really nice. Nice stonework here on the ground.
Dad, you want to go in there?
Yeah, we can go in there.
Let's go. Let's see the kids
All right,
here.
we're gonna go in here.
The cabin.
Yeah. See what this other building is. I think this is the cabin,
Maybe.
maybe. I think this is more workshop stuff. What do you think? Keep walking. Yeah, this is the mill. And this is where all the grain is ground.
What is this stuff?
Huh? That's all the stuff that the mill turns. The big mill wheel out there. The water runs into the mill wheel, and then it turns the mill wheel, and then all this stuff gets to moving.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah. And then we grind up all the grain. We can make oatmeal. We can make grits.
Bread,
And then eventually bread, flour.
toast, bacon,
You gotta harvest the wheat. You gotta turn it into flour,
and
and then you turn it into bread,
cool.
and then you can toast it. Then that's how you get toast.
How about
Grow the
eggs?
flour, harvest the flour, or you grow. Blah, blah, blah. Let's start over. So you got first. You gotta plant the seeds.
Second,
Second, you gotta wait for it to grow.
and
Then you gotta harvest the wheat.
then,
And then you gotta bring the wheat in here. I think you have to do something. I think you have to beat the wheat, right?
how we get
what is
down
it called?
there? I'll go
Shoot,
down there.
I forgot.
Yeah, how we
Anyway,
get there?
well, we're not done. We're trying to grow the wheat. We gotta make the wheat first, or we gotta make the flour first. So then you harvest the wheat. You bring the wheat in here. You grind it up to make the flour,
Cool.
and then you gotta make the bread,
And
then you gotta make the toast.
then, okay, let's go.
It's a whole lot of steps,
Now
isn't
let's
it?
get out of here.
It's a whole lot of steps. Whole lot of steps, right, buddy?
Right.
Right.
I think we still got two houses.
We gotta go upstairs first.
We just were upstairs.
No, upstairs. Look, there's an upstairs here too.
We was thinking, but how you?
Yeah, we walk up here. Ooh, there's a whole lot of stuff here. What is all this? Small house over there. There's a brick building, brick house over there. All right, to the top of the mill. You coming? You need to rest? It's a good place to rest. Heading into the mill. There's this plaque here, grateful appreciation to Hugh Trumbull Adams from the Commonwealth of Virginia and Virginia Tech for his generous support of the renovation and preservation of this landmark. Ooh. Steps that go up, but we're not authorized. We'll just stay down here. This grist mill, which was in use before Cyrus McCormick was born, is one of the architectural gems of the valley. It is what the French would call a monument historique, I guess. It's been repaired in the last generation by the McCormick family. Supervision, blah, 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 blah. It's renovated and restored in the 90s. Oh, there you go. There's the mill stone. And that's how we grind stuff, right? Reprintings of the ads for the McCormick Reaper. Two-wheeled hinge-barred grass cutter. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'd hate to mow the lawn even more than I do today. Oh, can you imagine having to have a horse and a thingy? Oh my gosh. Products that McCormick made. Here you go. The improved McCormick harvester. You got your canopy over there so you can stay out of the sun. These dudes, though. And then here's the improved advanced Reaper. All kind of follows the same pattern here, I'm noticing. The McCormick automatic binder. That's pretty cool. I guess that's the way to go. You harvest it on one side and it binds it up and spits it out the other, right? Cuts to harvest. By the time it works its way over here, it binds it up and boom, you just pick up those. Pretty cool. I like it. This is really nice. Hey, what are you doing?
Tommy.
So they also have this log. Hello, focus. With all these important dates here. You can see when the College of William and Mary was founded, when George Washington was born. Can you see that? I really can't see. I really can't tell. The American Revolution here. Here's where Cyrus McCormick was born. The Reaper trials. And then the Civil War began. And way up here, the moon landing in 1969. I really cannot see all that. Pretty old log. What do you think?
And what's this?
That's a bench for you to sit on.
I'm sitting on right now.
You are sitting on it right
It
now.
was the lights.
Yeah, the lights. So over this way is a trail that takes you out to the mill pond. I don't think we're gonna walk all the way to the mill pond. You wanna go across the street though, buddy? Little road. Look at the size of that stump. Look at the size of that thing. God, it's beautiful here.
Stop here.
Well, there's track trails here. In case you've done this, we do it all the time. We always sign up for it, and then we always forget our login and stuff. But yeah, these are really cool. Kids in parks. We're not going to do this today because we will have a short time. But yeah, these are great. Lots of fun. That's where the pond is. There's a trail that takes you down to the mill pond. And it looks like there's some informative things along the way.
Yeah, this is a bad idea.
It's a bad idea. I think it's a great idea. We just don't have time for it. It's a monument to Cyrus, inventor of the reaper, born on this farm, February 15th, 1809. Here he completed his first practical reaper in 1831.
The dog.
Cool farm equipment. Man, it's beautiful here. Beautiful. I want to say my granddad was standing about where I am now when he took this photo. Let's see if we can get that to match all the way up. There's the willow. Let's see, right there, maybe. Maybe you can't really see. A little bit further this way, I think. Because you can just see that chimney of that, or the fireplace of that other building, the mill building. Yeah, I think that's it. So 1984. And today. Pretty cool. I've got this closer one. Looks like it's on this side of the rocks here. We've got a piece of that mill building and looks like the stoop of this building. So yeah, like that or something. 84, or today, and 1984. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm further back. Oh, yep, there we go. Got the chimney, which was way overgrown. The stoop, the plants that were there are gone, and then the mill. That's pretty cool. Let's see if we can get it just like the picture. Something like that. The willow in the back. Got one more, and I think it's from over here by this big tree, over this direction somewhere. Because you can see that bridge and the parking lot. Let's go check out that little house over there. I am having a horrible time trying to figure out where this one is taken from. There, I think, is the bridge. There with white boards there in the middle. It might be that tree.
Yeah, I see it.
Here you go. I don't know. I mean, obviously none of these other trees are here, right? This is all just field. That one's tough. The parking lot, you can see the parking lot, you can see the bridge. I I don't think that tree is that tree. I don't think so. Maybe it is. That would mean that we're gotta be somewhere up here. Somewhere. Let's see if I can get these. Yeah, we're on the wrong side. I don't know, can't even, you can kind of see those rocks there, but there's no bushes there, right? Rocks right here in the foreground, rocks and bushes. Emmett's heading for the geese. I'm confused. I mean, somewhere in here, I reckon. This from 1984. That one's a stumper. Stumped. Daggone. This is the manor house. It's built by Cyrus McCormick's father. But not really. We're in Virginia. Cyrus McCormick's father owned 17 slaves. I'm sure it was built by those folks. But that's the manor house, and there's some cows out there. What's up, ladies? What's up? And here, ooh, there's a Canadian gang in the lake that's not very happy. Here is a cabin for the enslaved. Ooh. Oh. The Canadian gang is fighting with itself. Ooh. Fighting. They ain't happy with each other out there. They are not happy. He's still mad. Oh, watch out. Beautiful out here. Goodness. What do you think, Big?
Can I go down there?
Nah.
Why not? It's a pool.
It's not a pool, it's a lake.
I love the lake.
The Canadian gang is coming. They're coming to get us, Emmett. They're coming to get us. Are they coming to get us? What are those Canadians doing?
They're looking at us.
Are they wondering where Tim Hortons is? I bet they're wondering where Tim Hortons is. I wonder where Tim Hortons is.
Get to it. Dad, stop taking pictures. Come on.
It's real nice.
Get on the road quickly.
We will get on the road quickly. So we know that willow will always go close to water. Weeping willows tend to grow close to water, right? So here's the mill race. Can you tell me what this tree is? It also likes to grow near water. We have a lot of them here in the valley. Do you know what it is? The bark peels off and it tends to be this stark white. You can see it up near the top. Hi, baby. Can you tell me what kind of tree that is? If you know, drop it below in the comments. It's one of my favorites. Yes, I have favorite trees. Is that weird?
Dad. Dad. Dad.
Gosh, it's beautiful out here. I mean, if you don't care about Cyrus McCormick, just come out here and just sit by the lake for a minute. Oh my gosh. What a gorgeous place this is.
Dad.
Of course, Blue Ridge Parkway is up there on the mountain, and so is the Appalachian Trail. So, just a short hop, skip, and jump away from both of those. And Interstate 81. Lots of ways to get here. It's a really nice stop. It takes you about probably 20 minutes or so to check out the whole thing. Yeah, I highly recommend. Highly recommend. I always like to remind people, especially Texans, is that Texas, as it is, stolen from Mexico, which it was. But the Texas as it stands today, they're always so proud to be Texans. But let's not forget that it was Virginians that came down there and stole it from the Mexicans. See? Here's the birthplace of Sam Houston, here just outside Lexington. And if you continue further down 81, you'll find the birthplace of Stephen F. Austin. The birthplace of Sam Houston, on this giant piece of Texan granite. He was born in a log cabin here on a nearby knoll. Became a leader in the revolution against the Mexican government under General Antonio Lopez de Santa Anna, signer of the Texas Declaration of Independence, commander-in-chief of the Texian Army. He led his forces to victory in the Battle of San Jacinto, which resulted in the independence of Texas. That's after the Battle of the Alamo. Sam Houston was not at the Battle of the Alamo. Yep. Bitterly opposed the Civil War, which I don't think people today know. That's it. Birthplace of Sam Houston. What do you think? And it's here by this nice wayside, right off of Route 11, which is right off of Interstate 81. Nice wayside. It's got a picnic table, big parking area. Cool. And here's the Virginia State Historic Marker. Pretty much says the same thing that one does. A slave-owning Unionist, he was removed as governor of Texas in 1861 after refusing to swear allegiance to the Confederacy. Died in 1863. And if you are so inclined, while you're checking out the markers to Sam Houston, you just bring yourself a picnic. Have yourself a picnic right here on the side of Route 11. This building up here, I think it's a church. I'm gonna go check it out. This Timber Ridge Church, built in 1756, 19 years after the first settlement in Rockbridge County. Pretty nice. Settlement at Timber Grove, 2 miles northeast. So why isn't the sign 2 miles northeast? I don't know. Nice church though. Yeah, it's a real nice looking church. Star of David in the window there. They're up there mowing and weed eating and stuff. He offered to stop weed eating for me, but, you know, he a working man. I'm out here playing. He working. I ain't gonna tell him to stop working. No. We'll just look from afar, keep moving.
You're seeking me.
Yeah. have any sandwiches?
I meant mommy. Casa. Can I have more?
Who has a chicken nugget or a sandwich?
I have one in my pocket.
You think?
Just fancy.
What are we doing?
Drinking.
Drinking. We decided to stop in Staunton and get Chicano Boy for lunch.
He just went pee-pee, but he says it's something to
What did you get from Chicano Boy? What is that?
Chico Garcia will sit.
Cheese quesadilla with chips?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it good? Hot? Is it hot?
No.
No. Here's the rest of our food. I got an Americana and a chicken with flour tortillas. And what did you get?
Tofu al pastor and sweet potato something. Black beans.
And I got
Looks pretty good to me.
tortilla.
I know you got a cheese cookatilla.
Six.
Mm-hmm. That's quite good. The chicken taco, I could eat about 20 of those. Highly recommend. Holy macaroni, Chicano Boy in Staunton. Fantastic. The chicken was just delicious. Salsa was great. Kathy got the mild, medium, and it's kind of mild. My tomatilla salsa was mild and sweet and tangy. Delicious. Good, went great on that chicken taco. The guacamole was really limey. So if you really like lime, I highly recommend the guacamole. And cheese sauce was the queso. Pretty good too. The chicken taco, holy moly. Kathy got the sweet potato. Tried some of it, that was delicious. And the tofu had a really great texture to it. Good stuff. All good stuff. Highly recommend it. If you're in Staunton, check out Chicano Boy. It's right next to this Howard Johnson. How many Hojos do you see nowadays? Wow, isn't that a rarity? I haven't seen a Howard Johnson in I don't know how long. It's good stuff. I tell you what. Go ahead. Order online. Go ahead. So, Chicano Boy also has a location in Chesterfield and on Huguenot. If you live over there, stop in. It's so good. So good. We also got a piece of the cocoa ancho cake. Oh my goodness. Like I said, with the chicken tacos, I could eat about 20 pieces of that cake. No problem. So delicious. So delicious. Highly recommend Chicano Boy. Also, while we were at the McCormick farm, I picked up this little brochure about Cyrus McCormick. A peaceful revolution that spread benefits to all corners of the world started here in Virginia's Shenandoah Valley on a hot July day in 1831. Like I said, he had the reaper and did all the reaper trials and everything before moving to Chicago and starting International Harvester. So yeah, it's funny, like, you know, I remember reading about Cyrus McCormick back in like elementary school and stuff, but never really paying attention to who he was or where he was from. And then you grow up and you learn things. And yeah, I'm fascinated by the tiny things you don't think about every day, right? But how, you know, you think about just your average lawnmower today kind of gets its, like, has roots in what Cyrus McCormick was doing. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. See you on the next one. We'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that other stuff. And see ya!